lovely Aries friends and anyone else who may be watching. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Anna and this is Soul Embrace Tarot. I have a reading for you finally, Aries. My fellow beautiful Aries, you have a piece of my heart because I am an Aries. My sun sign is Aries. My birthday's coming up April 11th, so getting old. But that's okay. That's okay. I've accepted it. So forgive my hands and my nails. I've been crafting and I decided I didn't want to do my nails if I was going to be, painting stuff. I just finished a really beautiful Callie. Put a picture here. I'll be posting her on my Etsy shop, Cinnamon Rust. And I've also been making some black salt. I'll be posting a video of that soon. Yeah, it's awesome. And so stay tuned for that. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I collected some river water. I'll be posting that in my shop as well. So the other shop. I have 4 shops, by the way. So yeah, there's lots of stuff going on in the meantime. So in the meantime, nothing. So Aries, finally, my beautiful Aries. Almost burned myself. I'm going to clear the space again, even though I've already cleared it when I was pre-shuffling. Hopefully I did it right. I think so. All right. These are incense matches. I love these. I bought a bunch of them to sell in my shop, and I haven't really done anything with them. I've just been using them. I love them. Yeah, I have ink on my hands, so just bear with me, okay? So we're clearing the space here for beautiful Aries. In the pre-shuffle, I left it out because I'm gonna leave it out for you. We got the Messenger of Coins, which I believe in this deck, Messenger is the Page of Coins, which is Pentacles. Basically, many of you, not all of you, might be in this phase, but I feel like many Aries are currently in the process of setting goals. There's, some of you are studying magic and really rekindling a love that you have for magic, witchcraft, that kind of stuff, ritual work. Working hard. There's some good news heading your way. So you're feeling ambitious, you're renewing your faith. There's been some tough times, and I feel like you're getting a resurgence of positivity. For some of you might still be in the struggle, right? So Spirit, focusing on Aries energy for the collective that might be watching. What's going on with Aries? Wait. We're not doing this many, Spirit, so let's just, I'm gonna reject all these, okay, guys? Just don't worry about it. I can't have, they're messing with me. The Devil, nice. Death, Death came through in one of these decks as well. Transformation. Some Aries is going through a bit of a transformation. Spirit, what else for Aries at this time? Look, the Devil again. He wants to show through, so he's there. Some of you, like I said, some of you are still going through it. There's some codependency, some toxic relationships or behaviors of your own that are happening. And that's okay, that's okay. It happens, but yeah. Some of you have a relationship with a person who you're very codependent on that individual. And so things are improving. Like I said, it's almost like coming out of that Devil energy. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there because I feel like there's improvements coming in. There's good things that are going to be happening. You just have to go through this rough patch. Some of you have already gone through the rough patch, whether it was because of a codependency on someone else or a codependent behavior of your own. Many of you are doing that, right? Some of you have been having secret relationships and either have been caught, are in the process of getting caught, maybe doing something. It might not be a romantic relationship, but it could be something sneaky at work or something like that, okay? We're gonna delve a little bit deeper, but there's a turning point here coming out of that. Some of you have to begin to get out of this. You have to come clean with yourself and with maybe others. Being honest. Honesty is always the best policy because, you know, you don't have to, you worry less when you're honest, just straight up. There's less things to worry about, less things to have to figure out or to come up, you know, making plans and all this stuff, sneaking around. There's no need to do that. And that could be something that's being done to you. You know, you interpret that however you want. You might not identify with any of this. That's also part of it. As I always tell my clients that get readings from me, I'm putting in 50% of the work. You put in the other 50 by figuring out how this reading fits into what's going on with you, and it might not fit in at all. Sometimes it's related to someone you know that you're very close to because your energies are attached, you know, in a personal reading, because I'm focused on a particular person. But in this scenario, you know, it's a general reading for many people that might be watching, so take it as it resonates, as people say. I'm gonna go straight into here. So yeah, things are in the process of improving soon, if not already. And, you know, you have to take ownership of the things that you're doing wrong or doing right. And when you take ownership of what you're doing wrong, that means that things start to clear up, that energy starts to break up and out. Yeah. Toxic and karmic connections are not healthy for a long-term situation. They can be very helpful in teaching you what no longer serves you, what isn't serving you, something that isn't working for you. That's what the difficulty is, and it continues to be if you don't take ownership and take a look at your situation to try and make it right. It can stay toxic forever. That's not helpful. That's not going to help you grow and become a better person or the person that you're meant to be. So at some point, if it's an addiction of your own that you have to come face to face with and acknowledge, yeah, I have a problem. I have a problem. That's the first step. I have a problem. Let it go, you know, release it to whatever you believe or don't believe in, and then seek help for it. You know, you got to do the work. Life is conquered by doing the work, and it's hard work. Life is hard. No matter how you slice it, that's just my opinion. Life is hard because there's constant obstacles that it's almost like a freaking test. At least it feels like that to me, you know? Constant obstacles, and it's like, holy moly, now I gotta figure how to get over this hurdle. But that's how you grow and learn and become a stronger, better person. Period. Okay. So I started and I didn't get, because I got this as your overall, because it came out and it felt so good, like you're beginning to lay a foundation for the beginning of at least a cycle of success and abundance and good news coming towards you, right? So there's good prospects coming in for you. Even if you're in the rough spot, there's coming out, recovery, rebuilding, laying a foundation. But, you know, let me get you, I already got some cards, it's okay. Let me get an overall energy. I was excited about that, laying you know, the setting of goals and making plans for a good future. Even if the future lasts a year or two, whatever, you know, sometimes it is what it is, right? Pride before the fall. Some people are still not, some people are stuck, okay? And that might be some of you. I'm rejecting this energy because I feel that there's good things coming in, but some of you are still stuck on yourself, focused on what feels good to you, even if it's toxicity, okay? Even if it's toxic, yeah, toxic feels good for a while. But then when your life starts to crumble around you and you begin to notice it, because sometimes you don't notice it, when you see the crumbling of your life, at some point you have to say, why is that happening? It's not about others, it's about you, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, now let's get more information, Spirit. I'm using my deck, my oracle deck that I designed and created. Claridad oracle deck, available in my Etsy shop. Link in the description. Hold on. Spirit, give me more information for my beautiful Aries friends. This came out well, this is the death card, so, similar to the death card in my, although I do have a death card in here. It's transformation. There's a transformation happening. Beautiful. That's what's happening. You see, but look at the toxic relationship right there. I'm not bullshitting you. Let me tell you, this is real. I might not have many viewers and all this bullshit, but I am a real reader here, and I am telling you that this is it's not going to be for everyone. It's not going to be for everyone, but it's here. I can see it here. Some of you have daddy issues, but okay. All right, there's the codependency. There's the courage that is, so maybe many of you are going through it. I feel that maybe 70% are probably in that toxicity of self-behavior or toxicity attached to another toxic relationship, whether it's a work relationship, whether it's a personal relationship. There's toxicity. And some of you are in the process of the transformation. Beautiful, beautiful transformation, okay? But there's the codependency, the toxic relationship, okay? It's going to require the courage and meditation, focusing on yourself, on improving yourself, on feeling peace and satisfaction to get to that joy of the transformation, right? Now, let's look a little bit more at the father figure. It doesn't have to be an actual father. I suppose it could be. Maybe there's some of you that have a toxic father who has addictions and all of that. And you're maybe working, it's affecting you, because of course it affects you. It affects us, people who raise us, whoever, whether it's a father or a guardian of some kind, right? Whoever raises you, if they are toxic and they are dysfunctional, it of course affects you. And it can color how you behave moving forward. But you, guess what, are not that person. You are in charge of your own life and of your own behaviors. And that's where taking ownership comes in, okay? Let's get more information right now. I was gonna say I'm going to. Let's do it right now. I see the transformation with you. I see it. I feel it. I feel it for myself, and I feel it for you too. Yeah. So let's just, for shits and giggles, let's clarify the father figure here. This might be a boss. It could be someone who's very patient with you. And I don't know why I want to say that it's a person outside of you. Someone who is a boss level. Maybe it is you. Maybe that is you. You take it how it resonates. but someone who is protective, who is in a position to have a good influence. But let's clarify the Father, please. There's a change in circumstance. Some of you will be leaving a job. You have a decision to make. There's a fire again. Fire, fire, fire. Well, I know you're fire. I don't have enough space here. Hold on. These are the same person. Creativity as well is coming through a lot. I don't know in what capacity, but some of you have some of you have an individual in your life that has is a very strong character, very free, kind of independent individual that does what they want, and they're very encouraging. Has a very good but very forceful, powerful energy. So I don't know what that means to you, but if you have someone like that in your life, some of you might not, but if you do, that's a person that you can maybe go to for guidance, for advice, for help, if that fits. Because it's a person that's very wise and they're very patient, so they will be able to handle your questions or your concerns, or whether it's a boss figure, something like that. It's coming through. You're going to have a decision to make. It's coming to a point. You're coming to a point. Many of you are coming to that point where you're going to have to make a decision. Continue on the road I'm in, or just take a gamble and make changes in my life that are going to take me in another direction, which is taking you into this transformation, this joy, peace, satisfaction with all aspects of your life. Let's look at this. I'm going to leave that. Let's look at this toxic energy here, this codependency. This goes with this here. And this goes with this. So this is a separate clarification here. Tell me more about this, Spirit, for Aries. Yeah, exactly. So this, if it's a relationship, if it's you and your behaviors, it's not what it seems. You're thinking it's a good thing. It's not. It's something that is going to come to the point where there will be a point of no return. I don't know if that makes sense. Hold on. Spirit, give me more. One more. No, not 300. More. One more. One more, please. For this. I said one. You see, you're moving on from this situation because you want something better for yourself. This situation is very restricting. This is only for some of you. You feel restricted. You feel you can't be yourself. You can't work with this situation. This could be a job that's toxic, okay? Take it as it resonates. You will be moving on the train. You will be moving on, because it's been an optical illusion. You've been trying to convince yourself that this thing is great, that this thing works. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's an optical illusion. It's been meant to teach you something, but you have bigger and better things, better things to move towards. Yep. Recognition, admiration. You're not in that right now. This is for, if it's work related, the situation you're in now may be building experience, it may be building character, it may be building whatever it is, but it is not your end all. It's not your final resting place. It's become toxic. It always was toxic, but you've been making it work under the illusion that it's right for me. It's not right for you. So listen, there's better things where you are admired for what you contribute. You're recognized for the heart. Okay, so a call came through. So, but yes, I'm done with this. Sorry about that. So yeah, you're ready to move on. Some of you might not be, okay? Keep that in mind. Some of you might not be, and you're still in the web of whatever this toxic relationship, toxic behavior is. And so you just have to take ownership and do some self-reflection and decide when and if you want to make the change, right? Into this really beautiful thing, which we're going to look at right now. The turning point, the things improving, positive changes, recovery, recovery from this, whether it was an external thing or internal behavior. Everything has consequences, right? So let's look at this, Spirit, for Aries. This transformation. So yeah, some of it involves meditation, yoga, right? A physical transformation, effort on physical movement, but also developing the tools, the practicality of a transformation. Sometimes it's hard to imagine, oh, transformation, that sounds nice. How do I do it? It's not something it could be. This original card says laying a foundation. It could mean sitting down, writing, making a goal, setting goals. I want to quit drinking. I want to quit smoking. I want to quit this relationship. How do you do that? Is not as easy as it sounds. So it will require several steps. None of it is easy. None of it is easy. Nothing. Any change that you want to make in life is not easy, period. It requires planning. It requires thought. It requires courage, determination to get it done. The confidence, you might not have the confidence. It comes from just taking the steps of the plan that you've made. Study magic, right? Like look into what kind of self-care as well. That's part of self-care, the yoga, which is basically just telling you to breathe, to center yourself. You've got a lot of crap going on, right? Center yourself. Take 5 minutes for a guided meditation. It doesn't even have to be you in silence if you can't stand that. There's a million of them on YouTube. Guided meditations. Just sit and be mindful. Listen to the music. Listen to the words. And it'll take you away from the craziness that's going on inside or around you. But you got to get shit done. And to get shit done, you got to prepare yourself to get to the result of the transformation. And honestly, the transformation isn't at the end. The transformation is the journey. At the end, you look back and you see what you've accomplished, right? And that's where the joy and the bliss and the satisfaction comes. The satisfaction isn't because, poof, one day, oh, it happened. I'm transformed. the bliss and the satisfaction comes from looking back at all the hard work that you've put into the transformation. You make your own transformation. It doesn't just come out of thin air. You're transforming yourself. You're making the changes that need to happen. Okay? You need to be practical about it. You need to take the stepping stones. You need to do one step at a time. It's not going to all just happen at once. It really won't. Okay? So you need to take a break. There might be some inner child healing. Maybe originally this father figure is the toxic person in your life, and you have to do inner child healing. And it comes full circle right here, right? It's part of it. We all have some inner child wounding at some point or another. Take care of that. Balance your chakras. That's all through meditation, through breathing. Just breathe, but in mindfulness, okay? It's not just breathing like your everyday breathing while you're watching TV. Shut the TV off. Shut the social media off. Listen to the silence. Listen to the silence, and if your brain starts to get distracted, go back to the silence, okay? That's really helpful. And you will see the evolution coming in, that transformation. Go to a Reiki healer and have them balance your chakras for you. Do whatever you got to do, whatever you can do, whatever you can afford to do, because not everyone can afford to do that, right? It's all within your hands. It's all within your grasp, okay? So that you find that the value within yourself and you appreciate it, and you don't need recognition and acclaim and admiration from others. You can do it for yourself as well. Whew, okay. We didn't use these because we didn't really need them. I mean, I can use them if you want. No, we don't need them. We're done. I feel like I gave you enough information. I hope. All right. What can spirit work on, spirit? We already know. What else can they work on during this time? All right. That was quick. Surrender procrastination. Exactly. Don't wait. Start now. Start now. Okay? Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Spirit, I mean, we can't have anything more beautiful than that. It all came full circle. That's exactly what needs to happen. We don't need to know anything else. Aries, I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you enjoyed it. One last thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm working on, hold on. Oh, I can't. Oh, God. Definitely getting old. I'm making my own, sort of, I don't know if you know what junk journals are, but this should be a separate video, but I just wanted to share really quickly. I'm making my own grimoire I've decided that my new year starts on my birthday. So from now on, I mean, I don't celebrate New Year anyway, but my new year will begin moving forward on my birthday, which is in April. And so I decided for this coming year, I want to have my own grimoire that I've made. And so yeah, I don't know if you guys want me to share. I still have some stuff to do here. But if you're interested in seeing at least the end result of it, and what I did and what I put in it, then let me know in the comments and I'll be glad to share that with you. All right, that's it. Aries, I hope you enjoyed that. My soul embraces yours. Till next time, namaste. Bye-bye.